Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday to us. This is your very own Dr. Joy, all the way from Houston, Texas. I want to touch a little bit of base today on the episode that was dropped last week about single parenting. And I know a couple of people have reached out to me to, get some clarification, the kinds of single parenting that we have. Most people think it's only when you're divorced. Some people think it's only when you're separated. No, but let me bring you good news. Single parenting is not only the divorcees. Widows and widowers are raising their children alone. They are single parents. Separated couples, one is the only one raising the children, is a single parent. Divorced couples, one is the only one raising the children, is a single parent. And sometimes when divorce happens, the two parents are co-parenting. They don't qualify for single parenting anymore, because if they are sharing custody 50-50, it's no longer a single parent home, but they are divorced. You see that? They are divorced, living in different places, but they are co-parenting the children 50-50. You can't call any of them a single parent because they are joined together to raise those children. The children visit here, and the parents join hands to make sure the children get everything they want. You see that? And some couples are married, husband and wife, but they're living single parent life 200% plus. Let me give you an example. When you are a breadwinner, a woman that is doing everything for the children, feeding the whole children, making sure everything is right, but you have somebody that pregnanted you on those children somewhere, gallivanting and, rolling around the street and misbehaving and claiming that he's working somewhere, but nothing to show for it. You're the only one doing everything, but you're married. You are a single parent. Then widows that are raising their children alone, they are single parent. Widowers, the same thing. Then divorcees like us who have chosen to live apart and take care of our children 100% without disturbing the man, we are 100% single parent. We're talking also about a young, beautiful lady. You have never been married before, but you decided to have a child just to get pregnant for a stranger and have your child, nothing attached to it. You just want to raise your child by yourself. They are single parent. Are we talking about, a child that was raped, a girl that was raped and she got pregnant, she have no clue who got her pregnant. She's raising her child alone. She's a single parent. Are we talking about, let me see, I will give an instance with one of our Nollywood actress, Ede. Ede has been married before, divorced with no child, right? But as a divorcee, she decided to do a surrogate to get a child of her own, not involving any man. Nobody knows where the sperm comes from. She bought her sperm, get somebody to carry the baby. She had the baby. That's her baby. She's a single, pure parent. No husband attached. She didn't sleep with the man to get pregnant or anything. She did surrogate and got her child. She's a single parent. And then let's also talk about those that will go to a place like our orphanage home and adopt a child legally. This lady doesn't have children, but she decided to by herself go and adopt a child. She have what it takes to raise a child. She have a good job. She's mannered. The society will can prove that. They adopt a child. That is single parenting. She's raising her children alone until if she decides to marry, then we can say she's married. But she will go and adopt a child, raise that child as a whole mother and father and everything to this child. That person qualified as a single parent. But one thing that has killed us in the judgmental that we place on single parenting is because most of us think it's only those that are divorced. So you look down on people because they are divorcees. What do they have to offer the society? What can they say? I'm telling you, it's not all about being divorcee. People are legally married, but divorcees, official divorcees, are 100% better than them. Look at me now. Some of the people I know, they are married, but I tell you, they are eating grass with their nose and mouth just to be married. And the children are suffering even more because the kids are seeing your husband beat you. They are seeing them push you on the ground and you say you're staying for these children. Remember Osinachi in Nigeria that died after covering up like all is well What is happening today? The children are suffering. And if care is not taken, those kids might be left on the streets when they are growing up. They will not have structure in life. They become trouble to our society. But that man, he will come out of jail one day. Or if he didn't come out, okay. But if he comes out, he's still going to have a woman that will follow him as a husband. Why would you want yourself to be a story after death? You are married, you're not happy. You're mentally challenged. And I tell you, the worst abuse that you can push a woman or a man before you get separated or divorced is a mental abuse, emotional abuse. Physical abuse is something that we all can see and we say, oh, your husband beat you or your wife beat you. No, but mentally abuse and emotional abuse is the one that derange people. And if you're in that kind of category of people, stop pretending. It is what it is. Center cannot hold. Don't think about what society will say. Many of those people you're thinking they will laugh at you, you're even better than them. So make some valuable and some quality and some safe decisions for you and your children. You're not going to go to heaven with a husband or wife, but if you die, your children will suffer. So single parenting is just a broad kind of topic. We're going to digest it each week and be putting ideas so that you can know you're not alone and you're not supposed to be ashamed. While you're there, people are already talking about you, how you're suffering in that place. If you leave that place, they will talk about you for some time. Your page will close. They will open another person's page. This is how this life is wired. Why would you want to be buried in the process of you want to be married? We're not saying you should get divorced, but think wisely. Communication have destroyed many of us, and shame have destroyed us, but try to identify yourself so that you can make better decisions, especially for those kids. They would rather suffer with one parent than suffer that you're dead, all right? And another man or woman will come in and even treat them worse than you would have done if you were with them. May the Lord give us the insanity and give us the focus to focus on God and trust God that he can bring us out. Yes, the Bible said one will leave their parents and they will cling together. They will become husband and wife. How many of us did we seek the face of God before we marry those guys? That's the question. Or those women. May God have mercy. I love you. Please turn on your notification. A lot is going to be dropping all the time. Comment. Don't forget to comment and like. And do not forget to share. All right? I love you. Tag your friends while you're sharing so that someone else can be encouraged. Let us be courageous always. Bye, everyone. Professor J from Houston.